Brampton traffic into 2 at Oscar, turning left final, runway 15, full stop, number 2.
Check, 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 1, 2.
1, 2, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Good.
Okay. Master on, avionics and nav aids. This is the one I always forget.
Yeah.
It's still coming up.
It'll take a few more seconds, maybe we can wait for you.
While I'm doing that, I'll adjust these. And that's 21, 23.
Okay.
23 right there. And 23 in a bit. There we go. Now we can do this.
Brampton traffic, helicopter Fox Sierra Uniform Echo, just north of the gravel pits for 2,500. Southbound, west side.
Correct
Highway
frequency.
10 for landing Northwest and Missile Field, Brampton.
Flight instruments check. Altitude, a little bit there. And flaps up. And there we go. Lights, we got that. Taxi light, landing light, we can put those on, right?
Well, landing we'll put on when we're coming out to land.
Oh, okay.
Or to take off.
Right, okay. So I'll remember it's right there, okay. Brakes, and we're gonna test the brakes. And we're gonna go to run-up circle, and we're taking off to the south, so we're gonna turn left.
Yep.
So we're gonna point into the wind to the south.
Yep. So what are the 2 things you do during taxi?
Check that the instruments are working,
yep.
The turn coordinator and the heading is changing, and yeah.
Good, and?
And
the very first thing you do before?
Oh, test the brakes?
Good.
Yeah. I was gonna get to that one in a second. Okay, so throttle and brake, there.
Okay.
Working?
A bit more gently, yeah.
Okay. And so go to the run-up circle and point into the wind. So the wind is from the south, so I'll point it like this.
2 at Oscar, down and clear, 15.
Just watch that ramp, agent.
Oh, you really have to gas it there.
Yeah. So where's the wind coming from right now?
South?
Yeah, from behind us, from the left. Yeah.
So this way and that way, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brampton Unicom, Delta Quebec requesting radio check. Call 1, please.
Oh, let me
15.
strap this to my leg.
Yeah. So
and Brampton Unicom requesting radio check and COM 2 for Delta Quebec.
512.
Thank you very much, Delta Quebec.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, you have control.
I have controls.
We'll try not to cut across the parking lots, okay?
Oh, okay.
We'll just do 90-degree turns.
Corners, okay.
Yeah. If there's no yellow lines, pretend they're where the yellow line would be and put your nose wheel on it.
Okay. Okay, so the wind, yeah, it's from the south.
So how will our control column go? What will the wind correction be?
This way.
From behind us, from the right, yeah?
Oh, right, this way, yeah.
So dive away from it.
Right.
Elevator all the way down.
Yep.
And dive away from the wind.
Okay. Taxiway looks clear.
Yeah. We're 4 miles
so we'll
back to the north, inbound landing northwest end of the field, out of 2,000.
Go right to the right here and face into the wind. And there we go.
We're a bit too close here, so the wind is coming from that direction, right?
Oh, okay.
So I would recommend in that case, what we could do is go into this corner in the far right.
This corner here?
Yeah. So taxi out, a bit more to the left, come all the way around, and then face into the wind.
Right. Okay, so
give yourself a lot of nice radius turn in here so that you're positioned close to that corner, facing into the wind.
Okay.
Brampton traffic, Volkswagen Mike Oscar, lining up runway 15 for the circuit.
Yeah, very good. Just like this.
Yep. And there we go.
Yeah. So where's the wind coming from?
Oh, that way. A little bit more to the right.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Something like that, yeah.
And straighten the wheels. There.
Good.
Okay, so brakes set, throttle 1000, engine instruments in the green, fuel selector on both, and mixture full rich, throttle 1800, and full load, and still positive. Okay, so taxi nav beacon, we don't need pitot heat on. And there we go. Flaps back up. And we're going to check the mixture.
Did you check the circuit breakers were all in?
Oh, yeah.
None popped?
Yeah, okay. They're all in. Circuit breakers in, mixture, we'll pull it out a bit, see if we get a drop. And yep.
Brampton Unicom, Foxtrot Juliet.
Suction is
Looking
good.
for an airport advisory.
Active 15.
Magnetos.
Active 15, thank you.
Okay, we're going to check the magnetos. Slight drop. Right, left, and right. Slight
Brampton
drop.
traffic, Delta Quebec is lining up on runway.
What's the
15
maximum drop that you can have?
50.
For both?
No, for each one 50. And maximum differential 25. And
So let's read that.
okay, 15 maximum drop, 50 maximum differential.
Yeah.
Okay.
So each one can individually drop 125 maximum.
Right.
But
Okay.
between the two,
Right.
difference should not be more than 50.
Oh, okay. So it's like one tick, one tick mark, approximately.
One tick is 100, so you're
Yeah.
allowed 125.
25, yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit more than one tick.
Exactly.
Okay. Carb heat. So carb heat on. This should drop RPM.
You see the helicopter to the right there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow.
Quite cool, eh?
Yeah. And idle check. So carb heat is on. We go to idle, and we're still running, and it's above 650, around 600.
Brampton traffic into Juliet Oscar, lining up runway 15 with a short delay departure for the circuit.
Carb heat check and off. Now it should rise, and it does.
Up to
Yep.
750, okay.
Yep. And back to 1000 RPM. And there we go. Ground lean for taxi. And now we're going to do radio check. We're Oscar Zulu Delta. And where's the button? Okay. Brampton Unicom, Oscar Zulu Delta, request radio check.
5, active 15.
Active 15, Oscar Zulu Delta. There
Okay.
we go.
Good.
Okay. And
Brampton traffic, Volkswagen Mike Oscar, turning left base, runway 15.
okay, left base 15 somewhere. Okay, so, and now we can do the before takeoff, right?
Yes, correct.
Engine instruments in the green. Yep. Trim set for takeoff. Avionics and navigate set. Fuel on both. Fuel sufficient. Fuel selector both. Doors and windows closed. Secured. Seat backs erect. Seat belts on and
Brampton
secure.
traffic, Delta Quebec is departing
Carb
circuit at
heat
1900
off.
feet, continuing to 2400 with a northbound departure.
Primer in and locked. Master on both. No, primer in and locked. Master is on. Magnetos on both. Quadrant friction set. And takeoff braking. We're going to do a normal takeoff to the south on runway 15.
Brampton traffic, Volkswagen Mike Oscar, turning
And
final
if we have an
runway
engine
15.
failure on the runway, we will apply the
Brampton
brakes.
traffic into Juliet Oscar, turning left downwind, runway 15.
And if we have an engine failure after takeoff, we will establish maximum glide airspeed of 65 knots and trying to land on the remainder of the runway if it's sufficient, or land in a field just to the south of the runway.
Okay.
Okay.
Any noise abatement procedures?
Oh, no turns below 1400.
Okay.
Okay. And
Very good.
at runway. So, we're going to go to the runway.
Traffic on downwind, do you have me in sight? Negative. Traffic on downwind does not have you in sight, but I am at 1,900 feet.
And nobody on the
Roger.
taxiways. Okay.
Okay, very nice, very straight. I like that.
Thank you. And into the wind.
Where's the wind coming from?
This way.
Yeah.
So it's like
Brampton
this.
traffic and Juliet Oscar turning left base, runway 15.
Left base. Okay. So they're going to land very soon.
Yeah, so where's left base? Where will you be looking for them?
Over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him there. Right over there.
I don't think so. I think that guy's on downwind still.
No, that one there. That one right there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You're right, absolutely.
Foxtrot Mike Oscar is clear of the exit.
Okay, and I'll position here because for better visibility.
Okay.
Yeah. And there we go.
Brampton traffic, Golf Bravo Foxtrot Juliet is currently just over Headley Field. We'll be doing a turnaround procedure to join mid-left downwind for runway 15.
Flight
Brampton
instruments
traffic
set.
and Juliet Oscar turning left
Lights.
final, runway 15, full
Landing.
stop number 1.
Mixture full rich. Takeoff clearance departure call. And time is 15:05. Ooh.
Okay.
15:05. Okay. And somebody's on final.
Okay.
And somebody was also doing, I think, mid-left downwind for
yes.
final.
And that was the other aircraft that was behind those.
Yeah.
I think they just turned down or base as well.
I can make the call, though, that I'm lining up for 15, right?
Why?
Oh, I guess not. Okay. Because I'm not lining up yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
When I
before
start
you make the
moving-
call, remember, before you make any of the calls, you got to look out first, right?
Right.
While we're waiting, what could we be doing?
Checking.
Did you do your at runway checks?
Oh, we can do. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I'm not sure if I did that. Okay, there we go. We can do at runway. Flight instruments set.
Brampton traffic, Golf Bravo Foxtrot
There.
Juliet is turning downwind mid-left
33.
downwind for runway 15.
33. We can set this a little better. And there we go. And suction is still in the green, but we're just idling, I guess that's why. Okay.
Yeah, keep going with the checklist.
Okay. Oh yeah. Mixture full rich. And time is noted. Oh, and then to altitude.
Base for runway 15.
There we go.
Good, you got the
All
time.
set.
Cool. Is there anybody on final? I don't
Nope.
think there is. And there's
Nope.
somebody just turning base, so we have
Oh.
time.
Okay. So go now.
Do the
Okay.
radio call
Okay,
first, right?
Okay. Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta, lining up on 15. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Okay, so you're the pilot, you're
Yep.
flying. Okay, if you do something wrong, I'll let you know, but do everything right. Don't ask for confirmation from me, okay?
Okay.
Is 15.
Active 15 Hotel X-ray uniform. Break, Brampton traffic, Hotel X-ray uniform overhead of the gravel pits at 2,400
Okay.
feet and bound for landing.
There we go. We'll line up the pedals.
Brampton traffic,
Heels
Golf
to
Bravo
the
Foxtrot
floor.
Juliet is turning extended final for runway
And
15. Full stop.
smoothly. And
Yep.
there we go. And up back on the yoke a little bit. And rotate. And there we go.
Flight line, call India Juliet Oscar.
Did you check full power set, temperature, pressure, and the green airspeed coming alive?
Oh, I didn't call it out, but yeah, I was looking at them.
Into India Juliet Oscar, is that half tank? Would you like me to park it at the pumps or on the apron?
Pumps, please.
Roger.
There we go. And a little bit more down nose for 76. There we go. And, oh, start turning left.
One step ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And not more than 20 degrees. Maintain climb, 76.
I'll take care of the radios.
Okay.
Just concentrate on flying good circuits.
And there we go, we're at circuit altitude. And turn left.
A little bit sooner, okay?
Yeah.
Anticipate recovery a little bit sooner.
Okay.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turning left downwind, 15.
And cruise speed.
Brampton traffic, Hotel X-ray uniform, overhead of Inglewood at 2,400 feet. Inbound for a mid-left downwind on runway 15.
Anything you could be doing on downwind?
Oh yeah, downwind checks. Engine instruments in the green, master on, primer lock, magnetos on both, circuit breakers in, all lights on, and
watch your
fuel
altitude.
selector on both, mixer check, and 1900, and beam the numbers, 10-degree flaps. And there we go.
Look at this attitude. We're in a climbing attitude.
Oh, okay.
For the circuit.
Yeah.
Did you add carb heat?
Oh yeah, and carb heat on. There. Okay. And now we can, when we're 2/3, we're 45 degrees, we can turn left for downwind. I mean,
okay.
for final.
For base.
And we're about 45.
Yeah, I'd say right
here.
now, yeah.
Yep. And add 20-degree flaps. Nose down a bit.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turning left base, 15.
And there we go.
Brampton traffic, Golf Bravo Foxtrot Juliet, security active.
And there we go.
Okay, what airspeed do you want here?
70.
Okay, so let's get that.
Oh, okay. Ah, there we go, 70. And a little bit down. And now start turning. And 30 degrees, flaps.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turning final 15 for touch and go.
And here we go. And there we go.
Brampton traffic, this is Hotel X-ray uniform, overhead of the field at circuit altitude. We'll be joining mid-left downwind for runway 15.
Okay, so let's stay on the center line.
Yep. And we want 65, I think we're getting it.
Are the numbers moving up or moving down?
Moving up, so, no, moving down.
Okay.
And back on the center line.
Brampton traffic, Foxtrot Oscar, turning left downwind, runway 15.
And we'll a little bit, no.
Brampton traffic, Hotel X-ray uniform, turning left on mid downwind, runway 15, in front of the traffic on the downwind.
I have you inside, I'll slow down for you.
Roger, thanks.
Okay, cruise attitude now. Okay.
Okay, and hands on the throttle.
Yeah, power idle. Up and up and up and up and up and up. Well, that up, okay? Up and up and up and up. You see that?
Yeah.
I'm helping you, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, flaps going up.
Flaps going
full
up.
power.
Full power, throttle in. I mean, carb heat in.
Yeah, a bit back pressure.
Yeah. And rotate.
Use your rudder to stay center. You see how we drifted to the left?
Yeah.
Use that rudder.
Okay.
Okay. Rudder. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Brampton traffic, Hotel.
Don't worry, I got them.
Are up.
Turning,
okay, good.
Base runway 15, full top.
Okay, and best rate of climb. Oh. Okay, nose up.
So nose up should be back there, right?
Yeah.
So you were like maintaining altitude up to now?
Right lane call Golf
Okay,
Bravo
there we go.
Foxtrot Juliet.
And start turning
Do you want
left.
me to park at the pumps or at the ramp?
What's your fuel status?
On tanks?
Maintaining climb.
Pumps, please.
Roger.
Brad, traffic, Hotel X-ray uniform, turning final runway 15, full stop.
Brampton traffic, full stop my gas crew, turning left base, runway 15.
And level off. Power back. And there we go. 1900. And turn left.
Yep. Okay, this is much nicer now, okay?
Yeah.
You did everything very quickly, maybe even a little bit sooner.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and there we go.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turn downwind 15.
And downwind checks. Engine instruments in the green. Master is on. Primer locked. Magnetos on both. Circuit breakers in. Lights on. Carpeed on. And mixture rich fuel selector on both.
Very good. You see
There.
how easy it is to get it done quickly?
Yep.
And now you have time to prepare.
Nobody,
Traffic, full stop my gas crew, turning
don't
final,
see anybody
runway
there.
15, full stop.
Very well done.
somebody's turning final 15.
Good. Do you see them?
Final 15. He should be on the same altitude as me.
Are you sure?
Turning final 15. Oh, there he is. There's
That's-
one landing.
Yeah, but there's another guy on final over there, right?
Ah, okay. So now, okay, now we can turn final almost.
It's
So
base
one step
leg, right?
ahead, yeah.
Levant.
Okay.
This is base, and
Base,
the other one
right.
is final.
Okay, so 10 degrees flaps, and now we turn left.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turning base for 15, number 2.
Okay, there we go.
What power do we need in here?
1500 now.
Brad,
Yeah.
traffic hotel X-ray uniform down
And
clear.
70 and 20 degree flaps.
Okay.
There we go, and pitch down a bit.
So do you feel we're high or low based on that runway now?
Gonna be too low.
No, I would say we're too high.
Oh, okay.
Do you see that? It looks like we're a bit too low, too high.
Okay, okay.
Because you kept that power in during the turn to base.
Oh, right, right. Okay, so now we can turn left here.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta's turning final 15, touch and go.
And 30 degrees flaps.
Do you feel you're high or too
yeah,
low?
Yeah, too high.
Okay,
So I'll subtract some power.
good. So get that 65.
Yep.
Get that 65.
Okay, so 65. 65.
See we're high?
Flight
Yeah.
line call hotel X-ray uniform.
Oh, okay. I think we'll be okay.
Go ahead.
It's now falling.
Hotel X-ray uniform has half tanks fuel. Would you like to
I
park
think
at
we'll
the
be
pump?
okay. Yeah.
Pump, please.
And actually, even a bit of
Say
power.
again?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. There we go.
Okay, so now we're going directly for the numbers. Right about here, power idle,
Yeah.
cruise attitude.
Cruise
Flight line,
attitude.
please.
Yes,
Again,
hold it now,
Hotel
hold it.
X-ray
Hold it. You see that ground coming up?
Yeah.
A bit more up, more up, more up, more up, more. There we go. Okay, back on the center line, back on the
Okay.
center line.
Yeah, here we
Flaps
go.
coming up slowly. Full power.
Full power, smooth. And here
All the
we
way.
go.
All the way in, yeah.
And there we go.
Carb in.
Carb heating. And rotate.
We should rotate already, right?
Yeah, yeah. There we
Get that nose to the horizon. Climb attitude.
go. Yep.
Quickly.
There.
Okay. So very nice approach, very nice landing. The little approach could have been a little bit better. We were high. The whole time we were high, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me take that out of control for a second,
Okay.
actually. Okay. On that, when we said flaps coming up, full power. You did the power very, very slowly. So a little bit more
faster.
rapid, okay? And did you feel that we were basically wheelbarrowing the whole way on the runway? Our airspeed was about 65 to 70 knots,
Oh, okay.
and we still weren't up.
Okay.
Guess what happens? If you're still not up by 75, you're wheelbarrowing on the nose wheel. That's a very dangerous situation.
Okay.
What airspeed do we rotate at?
55.
Yeah, so be active on that, looking at that airspeed, okay?
Okay.
When we're 55, gently nose up.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Did you see that where we reduced power to idle and where you held the cruise?
Yeah.
So can you do that for me again?
Okay, we'll try.
Okay, good. You have control.
I have controls.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta, turning left downwind 15.
Power back and carpeet on and downwind checks. Engine instruments in the green and master is on, primer locked, magnetos on both, circuit breakers in, lights on, mixture rich, carpeet on, and fuel selector on both.
Good. You see the way we lost a little bit of altitude? Because we were not at cruise altitude, right?
Right.
We were in a nose down, i.e.
And
descending.
Right. Okay, so now we'll do 10 degrees flaps.
Okay.
And pitch down a bit.
Okay.
And okay, and when we're 45, we can, oops, gaining altitude here. And we're about, not quite yet.
Just watch that altitude, Levant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1900.
Runway 15 for the circuit.
And turn now.
Okay.
And here we go. And add 20-degree flaps.
And power?
And add some power.
Add?
No, we want 70. So we're at 70. There we go.
Remember I told you on base, go to 1500 RPM.
Right.
Otherwise
okay.
you're going to be accelerating. See that?
Okay, yeah. 1500. So power back. And there we go. And go for 70. And 20 degrees flaps. There we go. And we're at 70. And maybe a bit more.
Start looking at the runway, see how you're high or are you low.
I think I'll add some power. I think we'll be okay, maybe a bit high. So now turn left.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta's turning final 15, touch and go. Okay, so how does it look now?
Let's see, we'll get on the line and it's rising. So, no, it looks okay. Maybe a bit less power. And there we go.
Watch that airspeed, come on.
Yep. Okay, so there. Oh, we're going to be high, so I'll subtract power. And there we go.
On the center line.
Yep. Get back on the center line. And there we go. Straighten out. Oh, and
on the center line.
Okay. Now on the center line. There we go. And here we go. And cruise attitude.
And up. Up.
600.
Overshoot.
Overshoot.
Westbound.
Carpeet in. There.
Yes.
Brampton traffic, folks are my gosh.
And flaps up.
Downwind.
One notch.
Runway 15.
Back on the throttle.
And back on the throttle.
Positive rate.
And one more notch.
Back on the throttle.
Throttle, yep. And positive rate, one more notch.
Good.
Back on the throttle.
Okay, I have control. What happened there? Analyze that.
I think too much on the back on the yoke.
So remember I told you, if you go too much back on the yoke, what do? Do you go nose down? Never.
No, okay.
That's what we just talked about on the ground.
Okay.
If you find yourself ballooning, hold that control column in. Okay?
And then hold it, right.
You found yourself ballooning and you nose down and we slapped the nose wheel off the ground, okay?
Okay.
That's a recipe for disaster. If you do find yourself in the balloon, overshoot.
Okay.
For now, okay? So you have control?
I have control. Still climbing. And there we go. Cruise.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning left downwind 15.
Brampton traffic, folks out of Mike Oscar, turning
We're doing a steep turn, very close to the ground.
Okay, a little bit less.
What's your maximum bank angle?
20.
Yes, please stay to 20.
Okay. Okay.
Anything you could be doing on downwind?
Oh yeah, downwind checks, engine spins from the green, master on, primer locked, magnetos on both, circuit breakers in, lights on, mixture rich, carb heat on, fuel selector both, and 10-degree flaps.
Good.
And there we go.
So you don't need me telling you that, right?
No.
You remember this?
Yeah. Okay, and here we go. And okay, anticipate.
Yes.
Here we go. And we're going to do a left turn.
Oscar, turning
Right
final,
about
runway 15.
here.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Somebody's turning final. Where are they?
Okay. Where are they on final here?
Right there, right to our left. We would have cut them across.
Okay.
Okay, so listen to all the other traffic. There's a guy turning the final. You don't speak over them. You listen to where they are.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, we can turn base now.
Okay. And 20 degrees flaps. We're going to have a long final, so I guess
Yeah,
we can be a bit higher.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
But always listen to traffic, okay?
Right.
If you hear somebody speaking, don't speak over them.
Okay.
Listen to what they're saying. They're saying it for your benefit.
Right. Right. Okay, here we go. We're still at circuit altitude.
Well, we can
And-
start descending already.
Okay, so 20 degrees, and we can start descending. And I'll turn right here.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning along final 15. Touch and go number 2. Okay, so what airspeed do we want on final?
70, and 30 degrees flaps.
70?
No, 65, 65.
Yeah. So let's get 65.
Okay,
We're still constantly at 75.
okay.
Now when you get 65, you can see we're high, right?
Yes, yes.
Now it makes sense.
Right, okay.
$65.
Okay, 65.
65.
Okay. I think we're going to be high.
Yeah.
Way
You
too high.
cannot fix it with attitude. If you're
Okay.
too high and you don't have, you already have power idle, that means you're not going to make the
Okay,
field.
so let's go
No,
around.
no. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's see. You can judge your landing
Folks
now.
out Mike Oscar is clear
Okay.
of the active.
Where's your aim point here? Which part is not moving?
The almost at the middle.
The second white line.
Yeah. Okay. Should we go around? Okay.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you can land this.
Okay.
Okay. Bit more back pressure. Bit more. A little bit more. Would have been even better. Okay.
Oh.
Back on the center line. Flaps coming up. Full power.
Full power.
A little bit of back pressure and watch that speed.
And rotate.
Yep.
There. Oh, not too bad.
Carpet in.
Oh yeah, carpet in. Okay.
Where's that nose has to be?
Oh, there. There.
Don't forget that, Levant. You're in an overshoot still.
Yes. Still the adrenaline and everything from that.
Yeah. It's nice to be happy, but don't get
Yeah,
overexcited. You're
Well-
still flying the plane, right?
It's not just the happiness. It's like the adrenaline and all that, like trying to calm down and get back into the
Yep.
active mode, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so now we can turn left.
Good. You anticipated that. Very well done. I like that.
Yep. good climb rate.
Fly by attitudes.
Yep.
You know where 76 is. Your nose is at the horizon, right?
Right.
Fly by attitudes.
Yep. Nose at the horizon. And power back. 2000. Cruise attitude. And left turn. And no more than 20.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning left downwind 15.
And there we go. And we can close that. Let's see, about 2/3. It's a bit. I think that's about right. Okay.
Yeah.
So can straighten out. 1900. Okay, downwind checks. Engine instruments on the green. Master on. Magnetos on both. Primer locked. Circuit breakers in. Lights on. Mixture rich. Carb heat on. Fuel selector on both.
Levant?
Yep.
While you're doing all that, we descended the 100 feet. Okay. You not once did you look up to verify that you're still flying straight, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to wave to the camera here, and you go back maybe 15, 20 seconds,
Yes.
and watch yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I was looking down here at the instruments and everything to check everything.
No, that's not an excuse,
yeah,
okay?
Okay.
So you have to fly first of all, and then do all the checks afterwards.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Fly, do all the checks.
Aviate, navigate, communicate.
Right. Okay. And now we're going to turn left. And right about...
We're pretty much doing slow flight in the circuit. Why?
There we go. Oh, can do a little bit more power. And nose down.
Well, it's too late now, right? When we turn base, we usually go 1500 RPM.
Oh, okay.
But back there, we shouldn't have been on 1500. We should have been on 2000.
Right. Okay. Remember that too. 1500 after this turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right before the turn, you put in 1500, and then that helps you descend.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, and we got 20 degrees. We got 70 knots. And there we go. We're about the right distance out.
What airspeed are you looking for?
And 70. So like that. And one more notch. And turn. Not yet.
You can lead the turn. Remember? 20 degrees maximum.
30. Okay, there
20.
we go. 20 maximum, yeah.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta turning final 15, touch and go. Watch that airspeed, Levant, please.
Oh, 65, we're shooting.
You're not looking at the airspeed.
Yes.
That is a major fault.
There we go, 65. There we go, and a little bit high on the airspeed. And we're going to be high, so subtract some power. There we go. And subtract a little more power.
Okay.
And get it
back on the center line.
Out of power and back on the center line. And here we go. And
cruise attitude, please.
Alpha, requesting an airport advisory.
That's a chop and drop.
Turn active is 15.
Up and up and up and up and up.
15, thank you. Bravo Foxtrot Alpha.
whoops.
Into the wind.
Into the wind. Ah, right.
Okay, flaps coming up. Full power.
Coming up, full power. Carb heat in.
Center line, center line, center line.
Center line. And we're rotate.
We're rotated at 62.
60, yes.
Okay. Could have rotated earlier.
A little bit closer though. Okay, so do that, calm down.
Bravo Foxtrot Alpha is about 7 miles east of the field at 2,000 feet.
Climb.
We'll be climbing 2,400 to pass overhead the field and do turnaround procedure to join mid-left downwind for 15.
Mid-left downwind is going.
Okay, get that nose.
Okay.
We know where 76 is based on our nose. Just our nose.
There we go. And turn left. And no more than 20. And there we go. And still climbing. There's our nose. And a little bit down, a little bit up. And still climbing.
Good.
And
So
there
you
we go.
kept your nose up there, or you stayed at about 76 the whole
Yep.
time?
Yep.
Only by looking outside?
Yep. And we can level off.
A bit more gentle.
Yeah. And power back to 2000. And turn left. No more than 20.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning left downwind 15. Okay, so maybe you can turn a little bit sooner,
Yeah.
okay? While you're reducing that power, while you're leveling off, initiate that turn,
Right.
okay?
Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to drop power a bit because I'm above the circuit altitude. So
And
there
then
we
back
go.
to 2000.
Okay, 2000. Okay.
There you go.
And it's engine instruments in the green, master on, magnetos on both. Primer locked, circuit breakers in, lights on, mixture rich, carb heat on, fuel selector on both.
Okay, so this time you looked up once.
Yep, and
Okay.
nobody on final or anything. 10 degrees, flaps, nose down. And there we go. 80 knots, that's about right.
Okay, so maintain that 1900, Levant.
Yep. 19, oh yeah.
1900, you were
Yeah.
too low nose down, okay?
Yeah, yeah, okay. There, 1900, maintain that. And there we go, better altitude control. And
I'd say we start now.
now
Because we're
start
so far away from the runway,
yeah,
our 45-degree thing does not work anymore.
right. And 20-degree flaps, and no more than 20 degrees, bank. There we go.
Anything you want to do with power?
And turn back to power after we turn the base to 15.
Right before you go to
well,
base.
You can do it at the same time, okay.
Do it always right before you want to turn base. Go power back first, and then start turning, okay?
And we want to get to 70 knots. So there we go. And there we go. And start turning soon. We're going to turn soon. We want 70 knots. Add a bit of power. Bit low. And now we can start turning.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning final 15, touch and go. You feeling okay? Not too tired?
No, I can go. And 30 degrees flaps. And here we go.
Oh my god, we're climbing like crazy.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. That is somewhat fixable. And
What airspeed are you looking for?
65.
Why do I have to tell you all the time?
Okay, here we go. 65. There, nose up a bit. And here we go. Okay, center line. And
We'll overshoot, we're way too high.
okay, overshoot.
Traffic, Bravo Foxtrot Alpha is just coming up over the field, 2,400.
And 1
We'll be
degree of
descending
flaps.
down to circuit altitude while doing a turnaround procedure.
Carb heat.
And then we'll
carb
join
heat in.
mid-left for 15.
There we go. And climb, and 1 more notch of flaps. Positive rate of climb, and 1 more notch of flaps.
Where do you want your nose, Levant?
Up here. Climbing.
Please do that.
Okay.
Get that nose up.
Okay.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is an overshoot 15. Oscar Zulu Delta is turning left crosswind 15.
There we go. Nose up here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Attitudes.
Attitudes. Still climbing. Good. And a little bit higher.
Now, when you're recovering to downwind, do the attitude, power, and turns all in one.
Right. And left turn.
Yes.
And back to 2000.
Look at that. You can do
There
it.
we go. Yeah.
Very easy, right?
Yeah.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is turning left downwind 15. And you see, you didn't get too far out from the runway either.
Downwind checks, engine instruments in the green, master on, primer locked, magnetos on both, circuit breakers in, lights on, mixture rich, carpet on, and fuel select on both, and we want to drop some altitude.
Oh, keep that 2,000 in.
Oh, okay, keep the
power
2,000
in.
Okay.
Okay, control with attitude,
right.
On the downwind leg. It's only on final that you're really looking for.
And 10-degree flaps.
Okay.
Brampton traffic, this is Bravo Fox Romeo, taking position runway 15 for circuit departure with a short delay.
There we go, that's better.
Let's get a little bit closer to the runway. I feel we're a bit too far.
Is turning mid-left downwind for 15.
Mid-left downwind for 15.
Yeah, so where are they?
So he's going to be behind us.
Are you turning base already?
Yes, and then power back.
Okay.
And 20-degree flaps.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta is turning left base 15.
Brampton Unicom, Foxtrot Sierra Papa, requesting your check on comp 1.
And there we go. So, airspeed 70.
Yes.
And there we go. And we got the right airspeed, we got the right power. Now, a little bit nose down. There we go. A little bit nose down.
Okay.
And a little bit power.
Watch that airspeed. As you added power, you started accelerating.
Yeah. Okay. Now, 30 degrees flaps.
Brampton traffic, Oscar Delta is turning final 15. Touch and go.
Brampton traffic, Bravo Foxtrot Alpha is turning left base, runway 15.
So you see we're high.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see
Brampton
if we can...
Unicom, Foxtrot Sierra Papa, requesting your check on comp 2.
We can probably fix that. Subtract power.
Give me that airspeed. I want 65.
Okay.
You see, you're consistently high.
Ah, okay.
British traffic, Delta Quebec is...
As soon as you get 65, then you can see if you're high, if you're low.
To join the mid-left downwind for runway 15.
I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the center line.
Okay.
Okay, power idle, cruise attitude.
Cruise attitude.
Up. Hold it.
Final for runway
Okay.
15.
Hold it off. No, up. More up. Whenever you think you have enough up, you don't have enough up, okay?
Okay.
This is the attitude you want to be landing in. You see that? You see this?
Right.
Can you see the runway?
Yeah, okay, now I see it.
Okay, we'll exit the runway here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right, okay. So, I think
To the
we're
right.
going to have you do one, and then I can see the position of the column and everything.
Yep, so let's exit the runway. It's
Okay.
active.
Yep. Woo.
What do we do after we clear the runway?
Oh, now we're going to do the post-landing checks, so you can do that here, right? We're not on the taxiway or anything.
Well, we do it back there, Levant. Every
Okay.
single time we
Okay.
clear the active, we say Brampton traffic, Oscar Zulu Delta is clear of the active. We make a full stop and we do the landing check after landing checks.
Okay,
Why don't you do this?
okay,
Can you remember that?
okay, sure.
Please.
Closer to the runway? Like.
Of course, as soon as we stop, as soon as we clear it, we stop, we don't taxi with full flaps, landing lights, and strobe lights on. Okay.
The field at 1,900 feet to join the mid-left downwind for runway 15.
After
Brampton traffic, this is Bravo Fox Romeo, turning left, base
After
runway
landing,
15,
carpet
double stop number
off.
1.
Flaps up. Lights as required. Transponder back to standby. And trim set for takeoff. There we go. And flight time
Okay.
is 15:43. 15:43. Okay.
What do you do right after landing?
Brampton traffic, this is Bravo Fox Romeo, turning final, runway 15, double stop number 1.
After landing, okay, we did the after landing checks.
Turning mid-left
Put
downwind.
that on
After landing
standby.
checks.
right? Yeah.
That was my question, basically. We've done it every single time, every flight we did.
Right.
As soon as we clear the runway, we clear the runway by going over the threshold lines.
Over the threshold.
And we stop, right?
Okay.
Every single flight. How many flights have we done so far?
Oh, lots.
A lot, yeah.
Okay.
Every single time we do that, right?
Okay.
So I want you doing that.
Okay.
Okay? I want consistency.
Oh,
I want you
okay.
to do this every single time.
Okay. Okay. There's so many planes coming. I thought I'd better get.
Don't worry about that.
Room.
Okay? Don't worry.
Okay.
Always stop. If they need to clear, they'll clear at the next taxiway. Okay?
Okay.
They'll ask you. You have a lot of time to do your after landing checks before they're down and they're ready to exit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So I won't worry about.
Don't worry.
Okay.
You're on the ground.
Okay.
Do the next checks. Okay?
Right. Right. Okay. Here we go.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brampton traffic, Delta Quebec is turning left base for 15.
Your taxiing is getting really, really good now.
Thanks.
What about your controls, your wind inputs?
Oh yeah. It should be like this. Yeah.
Dive away from it.
That way. Yeah.
Brampton traffic, this is Bravo Fox
So,
Romeo,
like this, right?
runway 15.
Like this.
Okay.
And you're holding them. Let's slow down a bit.
Okay. Okay, and we can park probably right here.
Okay.
And there we go. And right under the...
Brampton traffic, Delta Quebec is turning final for runway 15.
There we go.
Very nice.
Thanks. Okay, shutdown, avionics and master.
Last time? Okay. Okay. Then, as soon as you're on here, what do you have to do?
Downwind checks.
Yes.
Right.
Even before that, you should start looking over here to make sure there's nobody there. Okay.
Right.
And as soon as you're there, downwind checks.
Okay.
On the first circuit, we did this, and I had to tell you. We were right about here. I said, "Is there anything you want to do
is there
here?"
anything you want to do?
Okay. And you can look at it in the video.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell you this, right?
Yes, yes.
You have to remember that as a pilot. I'm training you, but I can't be telling you all the time. At some point,
Yeah.
you're going to have to be doing this, showing me, demonstrating consistency that
Yes.
you're doing the turn properly. Straight away, there's no delay. You're doing your pre-landing checks, okay?
Right.
Because if you start rushing here, guess what? All of this stuff is going to be unstable.
Yeah,
you're
it's
trying
just
to do it too fast.
when you're in the air, and I guess also with the instructor there critiquing and he's watching you, it's puts a bit more pressure on. But when I was doing it on the sim, I was like doing my downwind checks and everything. I said, I got all this time. I'm just sitting back and relaxing till I get to base.
Oh, wait, was I critiquing you in the first when we just
No. It's just you know, the presence of the instructor and someone watching and
I know,
critiquing.
but when we lined up with the runway, we did the
Yeah.
very first circuit. Okay, this is where you forgot to do the landing
Yes.
checks. Every
Oh,
other
okay.
time you did it yourself. Okay,
Right.
the first time you forgot. The first
Yeah.
time you did the takeoff, you did the turn, you did the turn here.
Yeah.
It was all perfect. I didn't have any comments at
Yeah.
all. And you
Okay.
turned, and I didn't have any comments, and I stayed quiet.
Yeah.
And then right about here, I said, "Is there anything you want to do?"
Right.
Right. So there was nothing about critique here.
Okay.
So you just forgot. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't forget it.
Okay.
Maybe have it like when I'm learning something off, I always think of the last thing there has to have a link to the next thing I need to do.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, that turn linked
When you did the power idle of wings level, after that turn, you should that should be your cue to say, now the next thing I need to do is what is it?
Right.
Downwind checks.
Okay.
So
Downwind
the
checks.
first time that's what you forgot. So keep that
Okay.
in mind. Every other time you did it properly yourself. Okay.
Okay.
So good work. You're making progress there.
Yeah.
The turn, we talked about it. The last time you did it was beautiful. So if you can do those every single time,
Right.
do it all at once. So start as you're 1850, start nosing down, power back to 2000, and
Yeah.
while you're doing that, at this point you can probably feel the aircraft already. What is that power setting approximately by going brrrr,
Right.
that pitch change, right?
Right.
And then you're beginning that turn straight away.
Yeah.
Okay. The flares are getting better. Okay. I still think that you could be a little bit more smoother if you maintain that 65 knots all the way down, right?
Yeah.
And you go gently power idle and nose up. You
Yeah.
can make a really smooth transition,
Okay.
as opposed to power idle and then kind of going doing this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there was that Rod Machado's thing where he goes like, you go like this.
I actually employed that myself as well.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean for you to do this. Right?
No.
It's just to feel the aircraft, so that it's kind of like going up, but you're still doing the flare.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, I'm not, like, all the time, 14 hours I've been flying, the yoke's always been kind of here, so I'm like, really not used to having it like right up to my chest almost.
But that's what it needs.
That's what it needs. Yeah, you're right. But that's like, and also takes you gotta like really work on it. So that's the part I find the challenge is like, oh, cruise attitude. Okay, here. Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna land. I said, no, we're right back here.
So it's essentially it's just like your slow flight. If you remember slow flight, we got power idle or power lower, and you went up and up and up and up.
And we're trying to stall. Yeah.
You were not. Yeah, exactly. You were trying to maintain altitude. At all those times, you were trying to maintain altitude.
Yes.
This is exactly the same thing. You're trying to maintain altitude or make it as little descent as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So that attitude literally has to be up.
Yeah, and the other part, so one part is, well, not get used to this. The second part is like trying to say, well, if I pull it back too far, we're gonna go like this and stall or something.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay. So don't.
So far, it's never been enough.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think one landing or two landings you did there were actually really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. And you had that nose up.
Okay.
But most of the time, it's usually nose down first.
Yeah. Okay. So pull back more. Okay. Okay. So I guess I shouldn't worry about pulling back too hard. You'll like.
Well,
stop me
not
or
that it's too
something.
hard, because if you do it abruptly, you're gonna stop.
No,
yes.
abruptly. Yeah.
But get to that cruise attitude, okay? And you're looking out, using your peripheral vision.
Yeah.
And don't let it descend. You see it descending, go a little bit more.
Yeah,
You see it descending, go a bit more.
Ah, okay, okay. I think, like you said, one or two of them, I did kind of get that, and I said, stop it, stop it.
You were literally holding all the way back. I like that.
Okay.
And we touched down with our main wheels first.
Right. Excellent.
So that was done well.
Okay.
A lot of back pressure is required in the aircraft.
Yeah.
Enough to arrest that descent. Because the aircraft wants to descend. You don't have any power.
Right.
So how could you maintain lift? By angling up and up and up.
Yeah. And the other challenge is like, trying to keep the aircraft straight. Because you don't want to like land sideways because that's like really bad.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to work the pedals and. And do this at the same time, so it's like...
Yeah, so it'll take practice.
Yeah,
but, one thing at a time, we'll get there.
Yeah. As long as there's like one really good one, each one, and then each each time, you know, get 2 more good ones, 3, and then all of them good
Well,
ones.
today
right?
I think I'd say you had about 2 good landings.
Yeah,
like really good landings. The rest of them, I mean, you made it, but they were rough.
Yeah.
Not like it's not a landing.
Yeah.
It is a landing. But
Yeah.
it's rough.
Yeah.
You want them all to be nice and smooth.
Right.
Can I just, yeah, if you jump out, can I just try some?
Okay. Oh, let me turn this off now.